We are a part of the FAU Pine Jog Fellowship, and we have created a sustainable environmental project after learning about the different issues our community faces. The program has afforded us the opportunity to explore many different topics. One that stuck out to us was the loss of biodiversity, or a variation of species in the area. Specifically, we were concerned about the biodiversity of freshwater fish, and we chose this issue because a Florida Fish and Wildlife Commissioner spoke at one of the Pine Jog meetings about the problems that invasive fish are causing to fish native to South Florida, and we were very moved by this. Invasive fish are not native to Florida, and they are somehow introduced to our waters, usually by humans when they release a pet fish or sometimes intentionally to stock the water. This is illegal, but is also overlooked. We want to draw attention to this issue. Before actually starting a project, we did a needs assessment, and we went to local pet stores to figure out how they were selling these invasive fish. And we found that they did label where they were from, so if they were from South America, it would say South America, that's their native range, but it did not say that they were invasive to this area and that they could cause harm. A fish species becomes invasive when it begins to compete with native species or damages the environment in any way. Not all non-native fish are invasive. For example, the peacock bass is an exotic fish that was released intentionally by scientists to control invasive populations. But there are a lot of invasive fish that you can buy in a pet store, and the regular consumer has no idea that this fish is a threat to the environment, and probably has the intention of releasing it in a local lake when it becomes too big for the tank. Many fishermen and fisherwomen catch invasive fish. However, instead of keeping the fish, oftentimes they release them back into the water. They may not know about the damage that invasive fish can have on native fish populations or the environment, or they may not even know that the fish they're catching is invasive. So we set out to address this problem. We considered hosting a fishing event to catch invasive fish, or opening a booth at the green market, but we thought of something much better. We contacted the widely popular app FishBrain and the Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission to put together a plan. Both partners agreed to work together to develop a feature on their app that will help anglers differentiate between invasive and native species and encourage them to keep the invasive species rather than releasing them. This was exciting news for us, and we have confirmation that it is happening. However, developing an app feature takes time and will be a continuation of our project. We didn't stop there. We wanted to raise awareness of the issue as well. We received confirmation from the community that they were on board with us. We spoke to several clubs at our school, created informational pamphlets to hand out at pet stores, nature centers, and campgrounds, and got pledges for feedback. We received an amazing response from these facilities. 7 out of the 9 locations that we went to agreed to keep our pamphlets available to the public. These places include Mark's Ark, Pet Supplies Plus, Fish Fantasia, Lion Country Safari KOA, John Prince Park, Grassy Waters Preserve, and the Loxahatchee Wildlife Refuge. The pamphlets that we created highlighted the issues with invasive fish and identified some of the key species to look out for. It also encouraged people to use the FishBrain app so that when the app feature is launched, we will have some support, as well as using the Instagram hashtag to log any catches. We created an Instagram page with the slogan, "Stop the Invasion," to further raise awareness. We have almost 600 followers on it, which showcases the amount of people that are interested or impacted by our mission. We feature people on the Instagram page with their invasive catches that they kept instead of releasing, and praise them for helping us. Anglers are also encouraged to use the hashtag #StopTheInvasion when keeping an invasive fish.
We used Instagram as a community-based social marketing tool to raise awareness about our mission and to gain support from the public. Some obstacles we encountered were communication barriers between us and our community partners. More well-known pet stores like Petco declined our pamphlets, but local stores like Mark's Ark were very happy to have them. We overcame these obstacles by being persistent with our community partners, by calling if needed, and following up with emails.
We received 108 pledges, so we know that we have helped educate people about the subject, which helps make our impact even greater. Our Instagram follower account also reflects our support with our mission, as does the counting of hashtagged and messaged posts. We will also be able to measure the impact of the app feature once it is launched by keeping track of how many people use it. The app feature is a sustainable component of our project as it is something that will be continued without needing maintenance. And the pledges ensure that we have people on board and willing to cooperate with this practice. We will continue to update the Instagram page and now are waiting on the app feature to be complete so that we can really make a difference with this project. The pamphlets will be continuously replenished by the Marine Conservation Club.